All right, here we are. We are on Latina Christiana 1, Lesson 7, Parts D and E today. So go down on page 25. We'll start with D. And maybe you were able to do this on your own, and that shows you're a little higher level. You don't need to work with me as much. That's great. Deus amat. Who is Deus? Deus is God. And amat, amo, amas, amat, God loves. Simple subject, God, and simple predicate, loves. So these are easy sentences. Christus judicat. Oops, I think they need to have some periods there. Christ, judicare. Christ, do you remember what that one means? Judges. Legatus occupat. The lieutenant, oh, it's going to be hard to fit it in here. L-I-E-U-T-E-N-A-N-T. And occupo, occupas, occupat. Remember what that is? Seizes. Like, remember? The toilet's occupied. The toilet's been seized. Okay, discipulus laborat. The student. Laboras, laborat. The student works. We get labor from that. Regina. The queen. Vocat. The queen calls. Nauta clamat, the sailor. And clamo, clamas, clamat, the sailor shouts. Hopefully you were able to do all of D and then just come here and correct it. And if that's the case and you don't need to hear me say it slowly, you could flip a little further on the video and see where all the answers are out, and you can check them. And then if you get one wrong, you can go back and say, well, did she say something weird? I don't know why I got that wrong. Or you may get one wrong and you say, oh my goodness, I totally know what I did wrong. Okay, derivatives. A or an blank is another word for God. And this word comes from Deus. And the English word that comes from Deus is a deity. Deity. Now that looks a little different than Deus, but that we do get it from the Latin word for God. A deity is another word for God. This is a little g God, by the way, and this is a deity. A or an is one who follows a teacher. If you are the student of a teacher, you follow them, you do what they're teaching you. Maybe your teacher is teaching you how to be a healthy eater, or maybe your teacher's teaching you how to be a healthy exerciser, which is what I'm doing this week because I'm doing 100 push-ups a day for 30 days. Anyways, that's a small aside. That kind of person is called a disciple. And Jesus had his special disciples who followed him. Parents must blank their children. Ooh, this is a word that doesn't mean punish their children. It means teach their children. And it comes from making their children students. Discipulus is a student. Parents must discipline their children. Discipulus, student. Parents must make students of their children. So when you get disciplined, you say, oh, that's right, I'm becoming a student. I'm not just getting my hands slapped. I'm learning something good here because my parents love me and they're going to discipline me. An attitude of what is pleasing to God. And that comes from gratia, gratiae, grace. So a graceful attitude would be an attitude of gratitude. And gratitude means you're very, very thankful. And as we're coming up on Thanksgiving, we're spending the month thinking about being grateful for things. And that's pleasing to God because every good thing we have is from above, from God. I mean, every little single thing. Even that delicious breakfast you ate this morning. It's all because of God. He gives good gifts to his children because he loves his children and he cares for us. And even when life seems a little bit rough, we know that God still loves us. He's caring for us. And we can be thankful for the tiniest little things. All right, that is the end of your Latin lesson for the week. And I hope that you're studying hard. I'm hoping that as we take this quiz right before Thanksgiving, that we can get some great honor stickers and do better than expected. You know, you can still pass a quiz without an honor sticker, but if you get 100%, you could get 2 of them. All right, see you next week.